Hello, greetings mga ka-spacers natin out there from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And sa lahat po ng ating mga ka-spacers na nakatutok po ngayon worldwide and netwide, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. This is your ka-spacer and space commander, Professor Jun Cajigal, welcoming you to another online telescope viewing. At matagal-tagal din po tayong hindi nakapag-online telescope viewing because of bad weather at ilang linggo na rin po na maulan at maulap. At napakaswerte po natin ngayon. Today my telescope is pointing at the waxing crescent moon at about 30% illumination. Today is July 5, 2022, the day after Independence Day for our American friends, mga American ka-spacers out there. So sa lahat ng mga American ka-spacers na nakatutok po ngayon, belated Happy Independence Day, Happy belated 4th of July sa inyong lahat. And napakaswerte po natin ngayon. At ilang araw din po na talagang maulan at maulap. Talagang pati tanghali talagang maulap na maulap at malalakas po yung ulan na nakaranasan po natin dito po sa Metro Manila. At ito na yung hudyat mga ka-spacers. No? Ito na po yung nararamdaman na natin, yung habagat season, yung rainy season. At napakaswerte po natin at nabigyan tayo ng pagkakataon to witness this waxing crescent moon. I took this image of our waxing crescent moon kanina po mga alas 7 ng gabi of July 5, 2022. And siguro after nitong pagkuha ko ng image ng buwan, siguro mga 2 oras after that, bigla pong umulan ng malakas dito sa Las Piñas. At nakikita nyo po yan sa ating image po. At nanganganib po yung ating lunar image at natatakpan po ng clouds. Alright. So ayan po na talagang ito na po yung hudyat ng habagat or rainy season here in the Philippines. So my telescope now mga ka-spacers is pointing at the waxing crescent moon at 30% illumination. So the waxing crescent phase mga ka-spacers is an intermediate moon phase that starts after the new moon and lasts until the first quarter. So ang ibig lang sabihin nito mga ka-spacers that the amount of illuminated surface of the moon is increasing to 50%. So ngayon po naka 30% illuminated po na yung buwan. Yung word na crescent mga ka-spacers refers to the moon shape. So makikita niyo po yung image po ng buwan natin ay parang bangka, or it is curved like a banana. Waxing means that the light of the moon is growing. So ayan po mga ka-spacers, and in a few minutes we will magnify the image of the moon para makita po natin yung details ng lunar surface. At talagang napakaswerte po natin ngayon, no? At nabigyan po tayo ng chance na masilayan natin itong waxing crescent moon. In spite of the fact na talagang after this po talagang umulan talaga ng malakas dito sa Las Piñas. So usually the waxing crescent moon rises just before noon mga ka-spacers, being visible in the day, and at around sunset it gets even more visible, and it usually sets just before midnight mga ka-spacers. Alright, so ayan po yung ating waxing crescent moon. And again, in a few minutes, ima-magnify po natin yung image ng buwan. And i-feature ko po yung tatlong prominent craters na visible pag waxing crescent. So pag waxing crescent talagang magandang tignan tong tatlong craters na to. So ito yung Theophilus, Cyrillus, and Catarina. Alright, so bago po tayo magpatuloy mga ka-spacers, don't forget to like and share itong ating online telescope viewing so that we could reach more people, lalong-lalo na po yung mga estudyante natin out there, so that they would be inspired to love the sciences, lalong-lalo na po ang astronomy. So yan po, huwag niyong kalilimutan po. Bilang tulong niyo na rin po sa amin yan sa Vedan Society of Young Astronomers at sa Skywatcher Society of Las Piñas, to please like and share itong ating online telescope viewing. Ayan po. And don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page, the Vedan Society of Young Astronomers. Also follow us on our Facebook page, the Skywatcher Society of Las Piñas. And don't forget also to follow me on my Facebook page, the Science Guy Kaspacers TV channel. Ayan po. And may YouTube channel din po ako, the Science Guy Professor Jun Cajigal. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on that notification bell so that you will be updated on our future videos. So ito po yung waxing crescent moon. Crescent because yung shape po ng buwan po ngayon natin, no? Parang bangka or parang kinagat po na cookie or parang saging, no? Kasi curve po siya. Alright, and later, pag minagnify po natin yung image ng buwan, we will be featuring those three prominent craters, Theophilus, Cyrillus, and Caterina. Alright, so shout out po sa lahat ng mga kaspacers natin na nanonood po ngayon sa ating online telescope viewing. And by the way po, ito po yung ginamit kong telescope ngayon for our lunar imaging tonight. This is a Vixen Custom 80mm refracting telescope. And meron po yung Next YZ cellphone adapter. And po, para makapit ko po yung cellphone at makuhanan natin ng image ng ating waxing crescent moon. Alright, so habang hinihintay po natin ng magnified image of the moon, shout out po sa mga incoming officers of the Vedan Society of Young Astronomers headed by Miss Marie-France Tan. Siya na po yung ating bagong presidente sa Vedan Society of Young Astronomers. Si Hannah France Tan. Yan, huwag niyo pong kalilimutan yung pangalan na yan. So she will be our president for this school year. Ayan po. And shoutout po sa mga volunteers ko sa Skywatcher Society of Las Piñas. Ayan, so maghintay lang po tayo ng mga updates sa mga free public telescope viewings kasi nga po nanganganib po yung ating weather situation po. So depende po yan. So just be updated po. Just visit our Facebook page, the Skywatcher Society of Las Piñas. Alright, so ito na po mga ka-spacers. So we have here now the magnified image of the waxing crescent moon. Ayan po. Alright, so ayan po, nakikita niyo po yung tatlong yan. No? Ayan, so yung crater nila may parang may bundok po dun sa gitna. Right, that's Theophilus. Ay, may dumaan na ibon. Ang galing, no? Alright, then yung middle crater, that's Cyrillus. And yung isa naman, katabi niya is Caterina. So from left, papunta tayo sa right, that's Theophilus. Yung merong parang pimple sa gitna po, that's Theophilus. Yung gitna is Cyrillus. And dun sa right side is Caterina. Alright po, to give you some info about those three craters, the crater Caterina is 100 kilometers in diameter and about 3.1 kilometers deep. Its rough, irregularly contoured wall hosts the smaller impact marks. Caterina is clearly the most eroded and thus the oldest of the three craters. Yung middle crater naman, that's Cyrillus. Cyrillus is 98 kilometers in diameter and it's 3.1 kilometers deep. Although its inner slopes are more prominent and gives the crater a deeper impression. Then, on the floor of Cyrillus, near the center, there are three prominent peaks. Kaya lang di natin makita sa ating magnified image. The youngest crater of the three is Theophilus, which is about 100 kilometers in diameter and about 3.2 kilometers deep. It is in itself a spectacular formation. The outer edges surrounding the crater rise by about 1.2 kilometers above the level of the outer roundness, and the outer edges form a kind of fortification, parang intramuros, with steep and sloping walls created by the debris of impact. So ayan po mga ka-spacers, ayan po yung tatlong yan, nakikita nyo. So from left to right again, we have Theophilus, yung sa gitna is Aurelius, and yung nasa right side is Catarina. Alright, yung mga dark patches on our lunar image are lunar plains, mga patag po yan ng buwan. Ayan, kitang-kita na po yung Sea of Tranquility at tawag dyan po yung mga mares, Marias. The word Maria is the Latin for seas kasi nga po yung mga early sailors and early astronomers, they thought na yung mga dark patches were bodies of water. Yan po. Alright, so nakikita nyo po yung mga ulap, no? Talagang nangangali po yung ating online telescope viewing at yan nga, in the past few days talaga maulap at natsambahan talaga lang natin itong pag-record ng waxing crescent moon image. Alright, yung mga bright areas naman na nakikita ninyo, those are lunar highlands and impact craters. So makikita nyo po sa ating lunar image, no? Isang damakmak na craters ang makikita natin sa buwan. Again, yung mga dark patches are lunar plains, no? Those are solidified pools of ancient basaltic lava. Alright. So if you're fascinated, if you're amazed by what you are seeing right now, just type in your reactions or your comments in our comment section below. And kung meron po kayong mga questions about the moon or anything about astronomy, you may type in your questions in our comment section and I will try my best to answer them. Alright, so that's our magnified image of the waxing crescent moon at 30% illumination. And again, today mga ka-spacers is July 5, 2022. So sa lahat ng mga American ka-spacers na nakatutok po ngayon, hey Joe! Happy belated Independence Day sa inyong lahat. Alright, yung mga Filipino-Americans o yung mga purong mga kano at yung mga kana, Happy Independence Day. 4th of July. Yan, siguro nag-enjoy kayo sa mga fireworks display. Alright. So ayan po, dun sa mga nakamiss kanina ng magnified image ng ating waxing crescent moon, mamaya po i-magnify po natin siya ulit. Alright, okay po. So ang feature po natin ngayon sa ating online telescope viewing ay yung tatlong craters po na nabanggit ko po kanina. Yung Theophilus, Cyrillus, and Catarina. And mamaya po papakita ko po sa inyo. Yan, pag na-magnify po natin yung image. Ayan po, so talagang nakikita niyo po yung mga ulap. Talagang ito na ho talaga yung hudyat ng habagat season ng tag-ulan. At napakaswerte po natin ngayon. At napagbigyan po tayo na at least nakita po natin yung waxing crescent moon. Yan, ito po ay 30% illuminated po yung buwan. Okay, talagang itatago ko na sana yung mga telescopes ko at yung mga scheduled na free public telescope viewing siguro next month na. So nakita ko po itong kalawakan na nakita ko po yung buwan. So hindi ko po natiis at I got my telescope, sinet up ko siya sa kalsada and ito po yung pinapakita ko po ngayon sa ating online telescope viewing. So again po mga ka-spacers, no, please like and share this online telescope viewing para maraming mga tao ang makakita nito, no, at para ma-inspire naman po sila to love the sciences, lalong-lalo na po ang astronomiya. No? Astronomy provides a humbling experience. Yan ang sinabi ni Carl Sagan. Okay, and it is a character building experience, no? Pag if you're engaged in astronomy. And which is true, no? Kasi humbling tayo talagang maliit lang po tayo as compared to the grandeur, the cosmic perspective, no, of the entire universe. Ayan. Actually, yan po yung topic last Saturday sa Cosmo Quest. Na yung, kung napanood po ninyo, no, yung cosmic perspective, which is an episode of Cosmo Quest last Saturday. Ayan po. So kung di nyo pa ho napapanood yun, panuorin nyo po yun. At malalaman nyo on of our place in the universe. And by the way po, bago tayo po magpatuloy, ipopromote ko na rin po yung next episode ng Cosmo Quest because itong July na to, we are actually celebrating the Apollo 11 landing. Yung anniversary ng Apollo 11 landing. Apollo 11 was launched on July 16, no, 1969. Right? And I think they were able to reach the moon 3 days after. Right? And I think they landed on July 20, 1969. So mag-anniversary na po ang Apollo 11 landing. And in line with the Apollo 11 landing anniversary, we have a special episode of Cosmo Quest this coming Saturday, July 9. So our topic for this coming Saturday will be the history of the Apollo program. Dalawang parts yan. Part 1 will be this coming Saturday, July 9. And part 2 will be on July 16. Ayan, so antabayanan nyo yan mga ka-spacers. Very interesting po. Historical yung aking approach dito as we study the history of the Apollo missions. Ayan po. This is in line with the anniversary of the lunar landing of Apollo 11. Ayan po. Alright. So ito po yung ating waxing crescent moon ulit po mga ka-spacers. And in a few minutes, we will be magnifying the image of the moon para dun sa mga nakamiss na hindi nakita kanina yung magnified image. And we will be featuring those 3 craters na talagang very prominent, no? Lalo na pag waxing crescent moon. So ito yung Theophilus, Cyrillus, and Catarina craters. Alright, so ayan po. Again, shoutout po sa inyong lahat. And kung gusto nyo po magtanong, mag-type lang po kayo sa ating comment section. Kung meron po kayong mga comments or your reactions, mag-ano lang po kayo, mag-type lang po kayo. And marami pong salamat sa mga nanonood po ngayon. Sana po kayo magsawa sa ating online telescope viewing. Medyo matagal-tagal na rin po akong hindi nag-online telescope viewing. I think yung last yung full moon nung nakaraang buwan. Basta kung meron po, kung clear naman po yung skies, magaganito po tayo. Kasi ito po yung aming advocacy dito sa Vedan Society of Young Astronomers and sa Skywatcher Society of Las Piñas. We want to bring the telescope to you, mga ka-spacers. Ayan. Alright. And sa Skywatcher Society naman, we are conducting already yung mga face-to-face telescope viewing. Pero again, we are observing yung mga safety protocols. Hindi po namin nakakalimutan yan. And wala pa po tayo. We are not yet off the hook sa COVID-19 pandemic. So we are still observing yung mga safety protocols every time we conduct our free public telescope viewings. Alright, so ayan po yung ating waxing crescent moon. So nakikita niyo po yung ating lunar image tonight. At ito po yung telescope again na ginamit ko for our lunar imaging. So ito po ay yung Vixen 80mm refracting telescope. Alright, and kanina po yung pinost ko po yung photo, yung still photo netong waxing crescent moon. Ay may nag-comment po kanina, I think si Mr. Mancha Rico. No, bakit baliktad daw po yung image na pinost? Actually dito din po sa ating video, sa ating online telescope viewing, baliktad din po talaga. Right? Ito po yung image na binibigay ng ating camera eh. Right? But anyway, 'di ba sa mga telescopes usually they give inverted images. So ito ay raw, hindi po siya process, hindi ko po siya plinif using yung mga video softwares no like Photoshop. Hindi, ang nakikita niyo po ngayon ay raw, unadulterated image of the waxing crescent moon. Right? So siguro inverted yan because of the optics of my telescope, because again generally telescopes they provide inverted images. Parang microscope din yan, di ba? Sa microscope, the microscope produces inverted images. Okay, so ayan po yung so shoutout po kay Mr. Mansha Rico. Marami pong salamat sa pagpuna po dun sa aking pinost na still photo ng waxing crescent moon. Alright, so thank you po. At least napapansin po yung picture ko. Ayan, hindi naman po ako talaga astrophotographer. I'm just an ordinary astronomy enthusiast lang po. Ayan, so sa mga magagaling dyan sa astrophotography, no, pasensya nyo na lang po ako. Right, hindi naman po ako ganun kagaling. Alright, so ayan po, no. And mamaya po, hintayin po natin yung magnified image ng buwan para makita natin yung tatlong prominent craters na Theophilus, Cyrillus, and Catarina. Okay, so shout out again sa aking bagong presidente ng Vedan Society of Young Astronomers. So si Miss Hannah France. Yan po. And sa aking former president si Miss Angeline Tilang, no? Maraming salamat sa service mo, Ian. Okay, so ito na po yung magnified image of our waxing crescent moon. Ayan po. So yung mga dark patches na nakikita nyo, those are lunar plains. Ang tawag po dyan ay maries or mares. Again, because early astronomers and early sailors thought that they were bodies of water. Nakita nyo po yung may ibon na naman na dumaan. Right. But actually those dark patches are solidified pools of ancient basaltic lava. And yung mga bright areas are lunar highlands and impact craters. So makikita niyo po, no, isang damakmak na craters ang makikita ninyo. And igigit na po ngayon yung tatlo na yun. Nakikita niyo po, nandito lang po sa gilid. Ayan po, no? Ayan, minumove ko na po. Ayan, yung tatlong yan, no? Nakikita niyo po yung tatlong malaking craters na yan. So papunta tayo ng left to right. So yung nasa left is Theophilus, yung nasa gitna is Cyrillus, and on the right side is Catarina. Okay, the crater Catarina is 100 kilometers in diameter and about 3.1 kilometers deep. And its rough, irregularly contoured wall hosts the smaller impact marks. Right, and yung middle crater, that's Cyrillus, which is 98 kilometers in diameter and 3.1 kilometers deep. Although its inner slopes are more prominent and gives the crater a deeper impression. Alright, and yung nasa yung may parang bundok sa gitna, right, dun sa left side, that's Theophilus. Alright, so Theophilus is 100 kilometers in diameter and 3.2 kilometers deep. It is in itself a spectacular formation. The outer edges surrounding the crater rise at about 1.2 kilometers above the level of the outer roundness. Ayan, may outer edges of the surrounding crater, no? The outer edges form a kind of fortification, parang intramuros, parang bakod, with steep and sloping walls created by the debris of impact. Ayan po. So, yan po yung tatlong craters na yan. Theophilus, Cyrillus, and Catarina. Ayan, at nanganganib ang ating lunar image kasi yung clouds. Ayan po talaga, astronomy is at the mercy really of the clouds. Okay, pero yan, kitang-kita pa rin, no? Ako'y namamangha talaga. So just imagine yourselves, mga ka-spacers, that you are on board the Apollo spacecraft orbiting the moon. Ayan po. And I consider the telescope as a kind of spaceship. So every time I look through the eyepiece of my telescope, ini-imagine ko po na ako po ay nakasakay sa Apollo spacecraft. And kasi nung bata ko, talagang gusto ko po maging astronaut nung bata ko. Yan po yung pangarap ko talaga. Gusto ko maging astronaut. Kaso wala. Wala namang course na astronaut dito sa Pilipinas. So wala. Iba yung landas na tinahak ko. Pero hanggang ngayon gusto ko talaga maging astronaut. Alright? At nahilig po ako sa sci-fi. Yung mga sci-fi TV series, mga sci-fi movies. Ayan. And buti na lang nung tumanda ako at nagkatrabaho ako, nung nakabili ako ng telescope, talagang natutupad na rin yung pangarap ko. Kasi habang sumisilip ako sa telescope, ini-imagine ko na lang po na ako ay nakasakay sa Apollo spacecraft at para na rin po akong astronaut. Ayan. Alright. Like yung ating bagong presidente, no? At nung bata siya, gusto din niya maging astronaut. Okay, so ayan po yan ang astronomy. So right, pasensya na po kayo sa kwento ko. Okay, ayan po talaga, gusto ko talaga maging astronaut. Wala, iba yung tinahak ko na lang kasi na magagawa ko. Okay, so ayan po mga ka-spacers. Alright, so marami pong salamat sa inyong pagtutok dito sa ating online telescope viewing of the waxing crescent moon at 30% illumination. Ngayon po ay July 5, 2022. At binabati ko po lahat yung mga kano, saka yung mga kana na nandito po ngayon. Pati mga Pinoy na naging kano at kana. Happy belated 4th of July. Happy Independence Day sa inyong lahat. Okay, and again, bago po tayo magtapos sa ating online telescope viewing, again, in our celebration of the anniversary of the Apollo 11 lunar landing, ang Vedan Society of Young Astronomers ay naghanda ng special episode of Cosmo Quest. So this coming Saturday, July 9, we will be airing part 1 of the history of the Apollo program. Yan po. Part 1 ng episode ng Cosmo Quest, the history of the Apollo program. And part 2 will be aired on July 16. Ayan po. Tamang-tama, July 16 kasi the Saturn V that carried the Apollo 11 was launched on July 16. Yan. So tamang-tama po na fitting celebration of the anniversary of the Apollo 11 lunar landing. Ayan po. Kasi yun po talagang it's a game changer mga ka-spacers, no? Yung pagpunta ng mga Amerikano sa buwan at nakaapak po tayo sa buwan ay talagang it changed the world mga ka-spacers, no? Alright, and kaya lang mahal kasi ang space travel is expensive. Sana maulit po yan through the Artemis lunar program. Alright, so siguro marami sa inyo na nakakaalam ng Artemis, no? Yung Artemis lunar program. Sana maano yan, no? Sana matupad. At sana buhay pa ako, no? Para makita ko po yan, yung pag-apak po ulit ng mga tao sa buwan. And sana buhay pa ako para makita yan. Ayan po, yung Artemis lunar program. Okay po, so ayan po ang ating online telescope viewing at sana kung hindi maulap bukas o sa mga susunod na araw, magaganito po ulit tayo. Pero hindi na po ako maasa dahil talagang this is now the habagat season, rainy season ngayon dito sa Pilipinas. Alright, so sana let's hope for clear skies in the next few days. Alright po, so marami pong salamat. So don't forget again po to like and share this online telescope viewing so that we could reach more people. Lalong-lalo na po yung mga estudyante out there so they would be inspired to love the sciences. Don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page, the Bell and Society of Young Astronomers. Follow us on our Facebook page, the Sky Watcher Society of Las Piñas. And don't forget to follow me on my Facebook page, the Science Guy Kaspacers Channel. And may YouTube channel po ako. I-click po yung notification bell bilang tulong nyo na rin po sa akin yan para mapagpatuloy po natin ang ating advocacy to share the good news of science and technology. Ayan po, this is your Kaspacer and Space Commander, Professor Jun Cajigal, saying, live long and prosper. And don't forget mga Kaspacers to always keep your space. Bye-bye po. Let's hope for clear skies. Bye-bye po. See you in our next online telescope viewing. Bye-bye.